So today we will learn about the slicers and what is the function of slicers. Slicer in the Excel are great option to substitute the count filter that you have in table of Excel. But that is what because it is much easier to use. You just need to click the button, and as you can see the data is going to automatically filtered. I will show you how it is possible. We will select one cell in this data and we'll go insert and convert in table, and we will also click my table has header. Okay, look, this table has converted, this data is converted now in table. Now if we insert slicer and choose anything like product, brand, any filter, any slicer you can use. Look, this is product, I will use this one, and if I will click any of these item, let's say C, then this table will automatically filtered according to our choice. Suppose D, item D, then look, all the item D has been selected. We can put slicer here. This is much more easier to filter the data with the help of slicer. Let say A, F, anything I can select randomly. Okay, if you want to get rid of this filter, then there is one button, clear filter. If you click, then data will become as it is. Okay, if you want to filter more than one, then we select here, and here is option multi selection, control S, alt plus S. Okay, alt plus S. Look, shift, by pressing shift button we can choose as many filters as we can. Okay, normally what we are doing for selection or filter, we will select any cell and clear our filter, and then we do what we want. Suppose we want to item C, then we will click like this and then okay, then it will filter. So this is the traditional way we are doing, but nowadays if we use this slicer, then it is much easier to select all the data very quickly. Okay, look, so let us see how we will do all this today. So let us start how we will do and go for slicer. Suppose this is our data. In this date, product, brand, quantity sold, unit price, total price, customer email ID, reason and sales channel. All this there. First we will select any cell, and after that we will go insert and table, and then we will collect OK. Then this data will become a table format. Okay, while converting data into table, now you can change the design of the layout of the table. For example, here in design there are a lot of options. Look, you can choose any color for your table. Okay, if you select inside the table, then in design section you have one option called insert slicer. If you click this option, you can have many different values to choose. For example, if I choose product and say OK, then look, this slicer will generate. According to this slicer, now you can filter your table according to that slicer and what we have selected. For example, if I selected item B, then all item B will select here in the table. For example, item E, now all item will select, item E will select in this table. Okay, if we go in the table and select slicer, what we just I had made, then we have option slicer tool. Here we can select our slicer style. Look, this one, and use this style to make this slicer more realistic and good looking. Look, we can have many options. We can use light option, dark option, and new slicer style we can choose, and we can make new format as well. Let's select light option in this time. So in this way you can select this slicer colors also, like table color. In slicer option, we have also controlling columns. We can control columns, heights, width. Let's check one by one. If we click slicer and change the column, look, first there is one column, another, second, third, look, one, two, three column, 4, 5. In this way you can change your columns also. Let's make it up to 3 column and increase the width. No, this is height. You don't want to increase height, increase width. Okay, and adjust little bit. Okay, fine. Okay, this is one slicer. Now we can make more slicer in this. Go to design, insert slicer, and now we will make more slicer. That's a brand, region, sales channel. Okay, and click OK. Look, we have 3 more slicer. We will select by pressing Ctrl key and shift it somewhere here. Okay, now we will put brand here, region this side, and sales channel this side. Again we will little bit make some adjustment so that it looks good. Okay, we can do region, select this slicer and go option and add some column. If we select 4 columns, that's good, and make some width so that it is visible for us, for all of us, and easy to select the data according to us. Okay, look, now it is looking good. Now you can select all the data based on product, region, brand and sales channel. This is online or what? Okay, let's do one by one. If we select item B, look, now our data selected on the basis of item B, product. Okay, then we select brand B-001, then it will select brand B001. Another criteria we can select on the basis of region. Suppose I want to select South region. Only 3 data is there for South region, and on the basis of wholesale or retail we will also click there. So in this way we can select our data on the basis of product, brand, region and sales channel. Look, it's quite easy to select. And if you want to unfilter all those things, then there is a one button, clear filter. You just click that button, then our whole data will come back in the previous format. Look, so you can select anything, not item B. You can select item A, or again you can also select on the basis of region. For example, east region, how many products are selling with online and quantity, all those things. Or we can select on the basis of sales channel. For example, online, how many items, how many product and brand quantity sold in all the regions online. We can just choose this option. Okay, so it is very simple and useful of these slices. Let's take one more example. In this we will take one more data, and as you know how we going to do about the slicer, so we will again try. First click somewhere in the data and go insert. First change this data to into table. For this you have to select initial and go insert and then click table. Do remember this box, my table has header. You should tick OK and then click OK. Look, now our data now become table. Okay, now if you want to create slicer, then again you look in the design section. One option is there, select slicer. If you click there, then we have a lot of option. For example, employee code, first names, last name, department, region, branch, hire date or salary. So first I will select region and click OK. Look, our slicer is ready. By this slicer, I have already told you, we can select one by one. Whatever I selected, it will show in our table. Look, I will select south, then all the south region department as well as employee name and reason and their salary and hiring dates are selected. In the same way, if we select north region, then it will select north region and respective details. Okay, this is the easiest way to select the data. Otherwise, what we are doing in the standard format, we just go inside that column and select, unselect, uncheck all the related data and click whatever we want. In this way, in a standard format, we are selecting data like this only. Okay, now we can also adjust these slicers, and if you go option tool, then we can manage the slicer height and width. Look, column size, height and width we can adjust. If we increase width, then this data will be visible for us. Okay, we can select more than one slicer at a time. Again, you click in the table, and in the design you have an option insert slicer. Now we will select salary, department and employee code, also first name, otherwise your first name. Okay, and say click. Look, now we have new options here. Now we can select one by one. If we select east region and admin department, look, in each region admin department, how many employees are there and what are their salaries, we can easily choose. The same way, if we select south, unselect first all and then select finance department. In each region, only finance department, each region only one finance department, and the person is working is there is Meena. So in this way we can easily select our data. So do more practice on this slicer, and we will bring some new ideas about this MS Excel. Thank you very much.